Minovich Museum, we are going to weekend sessions. Ah! The expression is gold.
Hello, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and I'm feeling very sleepy today, but in spite of this, I thought I would show up and create a reading for you on the topic of your next relationship. I know that the majority of my viewers are women, and the majority of you lovely people out there are single, and I hope that with this reading, I'll be able to help you manifest love and see what to look forward to. So I have here for you 3 options. I thought I would give you a choice of tiny elixir bottles with crystal shards inside of them. They were a donation to my channel, so thank you so much to the anonymous crew member who lavished me with their generosity. I love to use these things, these tiny gifts that you guys are sending me to create these readings for you. So for group 1, I have here this clear quartz bottle. Okay, so that's for you, group 1. For group 2, I have the tiger's eye bottle. I don't think you can, this light isn't doing it justice, but it's kind of like a black and brown and also like honey colored. And then we also have here for group 3, my favorite crystal as well. I think second to it could be aquamarine. We have here amethyst. I have already pre-shuffled your oracle and tarot cards, so you can just dive straight into the message without wasting any of your precious time. All of the tarot and oracle cards are linked in the description box below. You can find a lot of other links to my second channel, The Eden Nearby, to my third channel, all about astrology, the spiritual cosmos. I would like you guys to do me a solid and head over there right now and subscribe, because I've got a lot of videos coming your way. I'm doing the work of moving a lot of my astrological content from the past onto that other channel, so you're getting a video each day. Some of these videos are rather old, and they deal with topics that are dealing with the year 2020 or 2021. But around November, I'm going to start uploading fresh new content that I'm recording at the moment. So just keep in mind, because some people were a little bit confused. I don't mean to confuse you. I'm just migrating my things to the other channel. So make sure that you subscribe so you receive notifications when fresh content is up. Also on the Eden Nearby, I'm putting chill content. I just created love meditations, love affirmations clip. So if you're struggling with self-love, if you're struggling to manifest love, head over there and listen to that very short and very sweet clip I created for you. I'm doing my best to give you as many tools as possible to manifest love on a spiritual level. All this being said, I want to give you a great big hug. I want to tell you that I love you guys, that you mean a lot to me, and that I'm always happy to be creating these readings for you, even when I'm overwhelmed with personal readings, even when I'm sick, even when I'm tired and I'd rather just go to bed with my astrology book and a cup of rose tea. I want to show up for you guys. You give me so much, and I want to give back in return. So thank you so much for being such beautiful souls, and I'm so grateful, and I'll forever be, for the fact that we have this wonderful online modality to connect from all over the world. Now, all this being said, I hope you have chosen your specific crystal elixir bottle? And if you have, then let's move on forward to your reading. Let's find out, who is your next relationship going to be with? Mwah. Hey group 1, welcome to a reading on the topic of your person, your next relationship. Who is it going to be with? So this is for those of you that were drawn to the clear quartz bottle, and I need to tell you a couple of random things happened. I spilled it on the table, so a lot of the clear quartz crystals came out, and also when I was trying to put it back, I chipped the kind of cork head. So already just from these random events, and I'm also feeling a little bit out of breath in your reading. Maybe you're running, or you're on a treadmill, or you're eating while you're watching this. You're doing two things at the same time, and it could be that it's affecting the energy that I'm able to pick up on. But I feel like there is a person who is breathlessly on their way to tell you how they're feeling for you. So I feel that your next romantic relationship, most likely for most of you out there, it is a collective reading, but keep in mind, it may be with somebody that you've been friends with for a while, and this person is going to spill the beans, much like I spilled the clear quartz on the table. This person is coming to tell you how they really feel. Okay, so get ready for an emotional outburst. This person could confess their feelings to you out of the blue. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say and the oracle. So, 5 of Wands. This could be a person that you had some beef with in the past, the person that you had to hold your ground with. You know, this person may have tried to do certain things to provoke you, and you always kind of be like, you had to be like, no, I'm not interested. Now we also have here Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person has a lot of I'm hearing, I'm famished for you. This person has a hunger for you. The feelings kind of dumped down a little bit, but in the best way, because instead of being hot on your trail to pick up a fight, to create conflict, this person has simmered down a little bit. They're much more calm right now, and they want a fresh beginning with you. It's like, yeah, this person might have done or said something that really started off your connection with them on the wrong foot, and now it's like you will get this fresh energy, this bold new start with them, the Ace of Wands, like an empty slate. You know, you're clearing out the energy between the two of you. That's good. That's hopeful. Yeah, the moon. I feel like this individual is realizing something intense about you. They feel like you are a soulmate of theirs. With the moon here, this person may be Pisces or Cancer, because the moon rules the sign of Cancer, but traditionally this card talks about Pisces energy. So it could be that this person is mysterious. They perceive you as not speaking to them clearly. There were a lot of misunderstandings between you and them in the past. You may have met this person when Mercury or Venus was retrograde, and you couldn't make much sense of them. And now that planets are direct, it's like, okay, I'm able to see you clearly, you're able to see me clearly. Where do we go from here? So most likely for those of you who are drawn to the clear quartz, you're clearing out some negative energy. That's why the quartz, yeah. And it's a powerful stone for resetting intentions, for cleansing other crystals. So it's like you're purifying your connection. You're trimming all the excess down to the bare bones. Who are you? What do you want from me? Where can we go from here? Yeah. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. So Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, those are the signs I'm seeing here. Somebody who could struggle to speak at the moment. Maybe they have a little bit of a sore throat, or they're an individual that usually speaks a lot. They use their voice a lot, and in this period, they lost their voice. They spoke too much. They screamed. Yeah. Or a person that just feels emotionally overwhelmed, you know. Let's see, because sometimes emotions, they tend to choke us, you know. We can't speak because we're so emotional. Yeah, wow. White Witch, be the light. I'm picking up on a Virgo moon. Very strong Virgo vibration here as well. Stomach issues. This person could have argued with you in the past and you had some stomach issues, irritable bowel syndrome. I also feel like you tried to cut cords with this person. If you are a Wicca or a self-proclaimed witch, it could be that you're trying to protect yourself from the energy of this individual, but remarkably I feel like this person has some sort of karmic beef with you, and that's the first energy that you had in this connection with this person. It's like the karmic beef, and now once the bad came first, now the good comes second, if it makes sense, you know. Normally we tend to imagine that when we start a connection, that we tend to think, oh, it's going to be nice at the beginning, and then we're going to have some problems as we get to know one another. We may argue because we are so different, but some relationships begin very powerfully in a negative way, and then once the debris, once the karmic dirt has been cleared, people tend to fall in love with one another because they are able to see their good sides. This normally happens when a person is unhealed, when there is a lot of defensiveness. You know, sometimes we may react in very defensive ways as we move on to the next level of our spiritual healing and growth. So let's see. Snapdragon, we have here graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. This person really loves your kindness. I feel like you inspire them to be more compassionate and more giving. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on a reformed Aries as well. Like this person could have had some problems with the law, or this person could have a South Node in Aries, and sometimes they're acting very aggressive, and they need to learn how to tone down and to listen to your point of view. Because if you have a South Node in Aries, you automatically have a North Node in Libra. And I feel these are your person's placements. I'm not sure if yours. So I feel like you're dealing here with somebody who's trying to transform, who's trying to do better, a very passionate person with long-term potential. Maybe they have long hair as well, or they are just, they have a long neck. There's something long about them. They could be very tall as well. And this individual could have a South Node in Aries, North Node in Libra, may be a practitioner of occult studies, may work with spells. Even if they're a man, they could work, you know, in this area. So this could be a tarot reader or an astrologer, somebody who appreciates the occult and is using it to heal, to try to understand themselves better. A person that could have been in competition with you at the beginning, and now they are sobering up. They're realizing, hey, hang on a minute, I actually want this person. I want to be with them. I don't want to fight with them. For some of you, this could be a same-sex connection. Yeah, I just felt the need to say this. This could be a connection between you and a member of the same gender identity as the one that you have. Somebody who feels very motherly towards you. Dear God, and I'm a little bit irritated. I'm highly sensitive in this period because Neptune is conjunct my sun, and it's just like I keep hearing all of the motors outside. It's like the rumbling, and it's just like, ugh, it irks me so much. So there is some irritation here between you and this person, which I guess could be resolved in the intimate sphere, right? You just tear each other's clothes off and you get to it. I feel that this person wants to kiss and make up with you and resolve your tension in a more physical way, not in a violent, aggressive way. I don't feel that they want to hurt you, but there is something that irks them about you, something that you triggered in them and they triggered in you. Yeah, talk about that. We have here God, I always mispronounce her name, but I think it's Pele. I'm just going to pronounce it Pele because this is how I would read it. I'm sorry if it's not correct. I do apologize to the people who are living in Hawaii. But we have here a very volcanic and feisty and really like temperamental goddess, yeah? She was kind and people would pray to her, because what happens usually in the aftermath of an explosion, the lava that dries on the land and the ashes are actually making the ground better for plants and cultures to grow in. They're enriching it with minerals. So after a period of destruction comes a period of growth and blooming. So I feel like this is the energy that you have with this person. Don't allow appearances to deceive you. If initially you felt like this person was argumentative and they came at you with this strong energy and you were trying to do protection spells against them and cut cords, if it didn't work out, it's because this person is meant to be in your life as your lover, okay? So I think it's going to be a really big surprise. I think the Jupiter conjunct Uranus situation is going to hit you hard in a good way, okay? In a good way. It's like a very happy accident. So we have here the eagle spirit. This person could be American. I associate eagle with a lot of symbolisms in American institutions. So this person could be born in America or come from America. You guys could have met in the US. We have here spirit has your back. This person may have some Native American roots or some Native American blood as well. There is something quite healing about them, quite shamanistic, yeah? There's something, they're like the medicine that you need, believe it or not. Yeah. Like their whole body, their whole energy. It's like they bring something to the table that you may not be daring enough to try. It could be that you're a pacifist and this person is impulsive and quite argumentative, you know, but they can actually jump into a situation and protect you. They have like stamina and they have courage, and maybe you lack these things from time to time. So you will complement each other very beautifully. That's what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, number 6, contract. You definitely have a karmic burden with this person. There is a past life contract that has not been wrapped up, and you guys are meeting, falling in love, potentially even getting married. So there is the chance for you to actually, yeah, go to the courthouse with this person, not in a way to divorce from them, but to sign your your marriage license, yeah, to the town hall, I guess. I don't know, some people go to the courthouse, some people go to the town hall, other people go to the church, others go to Las Vegas. But I feel like there is a spiritual contract between the two of you. Things are not over from a past life, yeah. And it's kind of like, it's still not over, you know, like in The Notebook, like Ryan Gosling pumping his fist in his palm. It's like, I love you, you know. But for you guys, it's from, oh god, I love Ryan Gosling. Anyway, yeah, Ryan Gosling is a Scorpio with a moon in Capricorn. So it could be that maybe you're dealing with such an individual, an earthy moon with which anchors them with a water sun. So yeah, I was picking up on certain energies here. I was picking up on a Virgo moon, potentially, if not Capricorn moon. Anyway, coming back, wow, that information really came through. There could be a resolution for you guys during Libra season. It may be that the eclipse season, at the moment at which I'm filming this, we are preparing for some eclipse energy. We are in the eclipse corridor. Things are a little bit haywire, but they're going to work in your favor. They will unblock emotions that have been kept secret, yeah? So get ready for something pretty romantically blinding. You see how Lady Justice is wearing this blindfold? Yeah, so you're going to have to blindly trust this situation. You're going to have to just jump into the unknown with this person. And the situation could be complicated by the fact that you have some beef with this person. I feel that the initial ugh and irritation stems from a past life problem. In a past life, one of you could have stolen from the other one, or lied to them, or cheated, or been violent or aggressive with them. And now in this lifetime, you're meant to come together and fall in love with one another to heal that soul problem. And I feel that even if you have a spiritual contract, you may end up signing a contract, such as a marriage license in this reality. Yeah, because we have number 6, we have Libra energy, the sign of relationships and marriage, the institution of marriage. So the final card I have here for you, we have number 10, the rainforest, and this is the good luck card. Yeah, so don't worry, you guys are going to weather the storm. It's actually much better. I do believe, I'm this kind of person that thinks that it's better to have beef with a person at the beginning of a relationship, to show each other's ugly sides straight off from the bat, so that you know what to expect. Because it's even worse when you feel that this person is perfect, but you're waiting for them to explode, you know? It creates so much tension in a connection. Whereas if you know from the beginning that this person has shown you their negative side, their defensive side, their childish side, then it's like, okay, then I'm looking forward for you to surprise me with your good side. And I feel that this is exactly what's going to happen. It's like a connection that begins sour and it becomes increasingly sweeter and nicer and you know. Yeah. So you guys will be blessed with good luck. whatever went down between the two of you at the beginning, because we began with the Five of Wands and we're ending with the rainforest. And what is the rainforest? It's the lung of our planet. Yeah, it's one of the richest, greenest, most biodiverse area in the world. I was lost for words. I didn't know exactly how to call it, but yeah, it's an area. So it's like you're going from nothing and arguments and destruction to increasing wealth and satisfaction and pleasure. So get ready for this person to blow your mind, okay? They have their eye on you, like the proud eagle spirit. And it was okay if you guys had kind of like a volcanic outpouring, because this showed you this person's true color. So now you know what to expect. I'm also drawn to the fact that we have the volcano, the eagle, and the snap dragon. So maybe this person was snappy with you, yeah? It could be that they're born in the lunar year of the dragon, so this makes them very combative, right? A natural born leader. So this person is learning how to access their softer feelings with you, how to be a bit kinder, more compassionate, how to think about another person's feelings rather than prioritize their own. This is the reading that I had for you, Group 1. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey Group 2, welcome to a reading on your next relationship. Let's find out who this person is going to be and what are they bringing into your life. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the tiger's eye. Nothing dramatic happened to this bottle, very different than the energy of Group 1. Maybe you're here from Group 1 as well, trying to see if the energies are a little bit different. I can already feel that this is an individual that's very brave, also an individual that's quite traditional, and somebody who is stable in their life, somebody that fights for what is right. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, yeah, exactly. Virgo energy, the Hermit. So I feel like this person kind of sees themselves as a lone animal. I'm not going to say wolf because wolves live in packs. They're not actually lone wolves, but this person really appreciates their space. They like to be in their cave. They like to study, they like to read, they find ways to entertain themselves. Yeah, I'm getting very strong Aries and Virgo energy. It's interesting because Group 1 had some pretty strong Aries energy. Let's see. I have here the Ace of Swords. This person is learning how to communicate. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody with the South Node in Sagittarius, North Node in Gemini. This person's biggest growth realization in this lifetime, their destiny, is to learn how to temper their wild nature and become more communicative, open up, tolerate, and understand other people's opinion. They need to learn how to share more of themselves because they're a very deep thinker. They're very lucky, but they can exaggerate and they can be too much me, I'm the best. So they need to find ways to collaborate with other people, include other people in their lives, and not be so wild and independent. And it's like, I don't care. I'm just going to let you crash and burn. I'm not going to give you any advice that could help you. I'm not going to step in. Also, a North Node Gemini is a lot about being in a partnership with somebody. So giving your time and energy and resources to create a meaningful long-term partnership. Yeah. So I see very clearly that this person wants to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. I feel like you could meet this person when you are out at a conference, at some sort of book poetry, book reading event. It could be that you may meet this person as you're undertaking a course, as you're listening to a presentation. This person is going to fascinate you with how intelligent they are, but you will notice that communication doesn't come easily to them. Yeah. So it's like they are incredibly deep. They are very good at details. They're doing their research. They're hardworking, but they suffer a little bit in the department of being able to empathize and relate to other people, because they can be a bit too individualistic, a bit too rational. So yeah, I feel like you're going to contribute in some way to help them talk more, talk about what they are thinking. It could be that they also grew up in an environment in which they were constantly stifled. Their growth was stifled. And one of the reasons why this person may not find it so easy to talk about things is they're quite pessimistic. They're a little bit of a pessimistic thinker. So they don't want to depress anyone. Okay, let's see. We have the 5 of Coins. This person suffers a little bit from Like, as much as they like to put themselves first, in the sense that I need my space, please don't bother me, I want to do my own thing for a while. But at the same time, they wake up mornings and they don't have the best opinion of themselves, you know. This is an individual who really struggles with their self-worth, and this could cause them some financial issues. So the person you're going to have a next relationship with, I don't think that this is going to be a very wealthy person. I feel that this is going to be somebody that either earns at the same level as you or beneath you. And if this is a problem or a trigger for you, I don't know what to say, group 2. Maybe try not to judge people just by their income. I don't know, just a thought. Because I feel like this person is really worth getting to know. And I know that nowadays there is this discourse that I want a person that's wealthy and I want to have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. But what happened with us taking care of ourselves financially and then relating to other people, not necessarily on the level of how much money do you earn, can you support me, because that's needy and desperate, but on the level of you're an interesting person, I want to get to know you. Yeah, sure, you may get a little bit pessimistic sometimes, but let's talk more about these issues. Maybe we can find an optimistic resolution. Yeah. So this is in no way criticizing anybody, but I'm just, I'm a little bit sick of the things I keep hearing in pick-a-card readings and in society. I feel like we should strive for something different, something better, right? This whole traditional provider discourse is just irking me. It's so 1950s suffocation, suburbia, you know, and it's really disheartening to see people in 2023, young people in 2023, wanting that kind of lifestyle for themselves, the kind of lifestyle that feminist, second wave feminists have struggled to get out of, you know, desperately struggled to get out of. Anyway, coming back to your reading, so yeah, you could have these kind of conversations with your person. They are well read and they could be quite philosophical, you know, and they may say some things that some people disagree with, and that's going to be really interesting when you go to them, when you go with them to parties. It could be that they may have certain debates, they may spark up a lot of argumentative conversations, but I think it's only because they trigger people by sometimes just touching on the truth of a situation. And you know how people nowadays can't stand to hear the truth in the age of information. Anyway, we have here the wolf spirit, and this says, turn knowledge into wisdom. What was I saying earlier? I began the reading by not wanting to say that this person is a lone wolf, because wolves are sociable animals. I don't understand where this idea comes from that they're lone, they're pack animals. So we have here somebody who really enjoys taking care of business on their own, and then bringing home whatever they find, whatever they discover. So to a certain extent, even though this person could struggle financially when you meet them, it could be just a phase in their life, because this person is actually self-reliant. So even though they may not have a lot of wealth, at least they don't live off the state. Not that there's something wrong with that, but they don't ask for support in that time, you know? It's like they have a sense of inner pride that they're not going to, what is the word, give up on. It's like they don't want to become a burden to the state or to other people around them, even if they could be pinching pennies at the time. Although considering how the economy is going, a lot of us are pinching pennies at the moment, right? So that's the whole point of my previous discussion. It's just having compassion, you know. People go through ups and downs. Sometimes we look very good, other times we are struggling with money, other times we go through health problems. And having this compassion for yourself means having this compassion for other people, yeah? So we have here patience. This person is very, very patient. They will wait on you. They will allow you to do your own thing, to have your space. This person with mirth as well. Don't be too serious. So it's an interesting contradiction here that I'm picking up on. This person could be quite pessimistic. They could get quite argumentative in their conversations with other people. They could fight for what they believe in and agree to disagree with a lot of people. But then they could also crack a joke. And there's something quite childlike and playful about them that is just utterly irresistible. So with the mirth, there is a spiritual side to this person. A side where even though they can be full of themselves one minute, the next moment they could be a little bit like, yeah, but I'm just blowing a lot of hot air up my takas, you know, so they can make fun of themselves. That's going to be a really surprising side of their personality. It's like they're loyal and they can be quite deep, but at the same time they are able to make fun of themselves. They are able to listen patiently to another viewpoint, even if they don't agree with it. Yeah. Keanu Reeves comes to mind. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Some of you could have your next relationship could be a celebrity fantasy relationship. You could get the hots suddenly for Keanu Reeves and just imagine him. Go to my second channel, The Spiritual Cosmos, and subscribe, because I will be slowly releasing all the clips from the Astro Hunk series again, so you can go and watch out. Watch out. Yeah. You can go and watch the one with Keanu Reeves. We have here Red Rose, Hidden Secrets. And I don't think that this card talks about this person lying to you. It talks about this person helping you understand hidden parts of your personality by having conversations, by having this person, I feel like, conversationally challenge you from time to time. Like they will ask questions. Like it's like, do you really believe this? Or why would you say that? Or can you help me understand what you mean by that? You are going to be doing this work of figuring things out as you speak to this person, and whatever you figure out is going to be so important for you. Some of you could have Saturn in the first house, or you may have Pluto and Mars in the first house. There are some issues there with your identity. You're trying to understand who you are and what's your purpose in life. And yeah, you should go and see my article on Doja Cat, because she has Pluto and Mars tightly conjunct in her first house. So she's struggling as well to define her identity. But with Doja, it's a different quality because she has a South Node in Aries, so she kind of knows who she is. She's just purging her ego of, well, all sorts of exaggerations. But I see very clearly here that you're going to kind of understand what a passionate person you are, how committed you are to your own values and goals. And this person is going to bring up this side of you. Yeah. Artemis, yeah, so goddess Diana, or Artemis as she's known in Greek. She is the goddess of the hunt, the moon. She's the patron goddess of woodland creatures and wild animals, and she is like, she was known to be a Vestal, a virgin. She didn't take any lovers. She would have no man marry her or give her children. She completely sworn her purity and gave all of her energy to the environment in which she lived. So you're dealing here with an individual that's really brave, as we said at the beginning, highly independent, but also quite sensitive, yeah? Quite sensitive, quite sweet. The interesting thing about Goddess Diana is that she was half of a twin. So Apollo was her twin, and it's kind of like wherever you read the Greek stories, the mythology, I don't know, but I always had the feeling that Diana always had Apollo on her mind, and vice versa, and he would often make an appearance during her hunting stories, or for example when they were hunting together with Orion, for example. So yeah, coming back, I don't want to get too much into it because I could speak about this for days. Yeah, you're dealing here with a person that once you get them to open up, it's like there's this whole world of knowledge and interest in culture and the music that they've been listening to and the movies that they've been watching, and this person is like, their mind is like constantly eating, you know, constantly absorbing, constantly processing things. They're highly intelligent. They could feel like an alien dropped in society, or like a wild creature that is trying to learn the rules of proper socializing. This person can also be quite traditional, quite tough. That's one of the problems why either your connection with them was delayed, because I'm picking up on the fact that for some of you out here, because this is a general reading, this is going to be a continuation of a relationship you had in the past with the one that got away, and this person took time to build their kind of like they had to build stability in their life. Like maybe they were struggling from paycheck to paycheck, and now they finally can relax in terms of their work and make space in their life for love. While for some of you, you're going to meet this person for the first time, and they are in that struggle period and that financial struggle situation. Yeah, especially if this person is a south node in Sagittarius. You know, south nodes in Sagittarius have this law of abundance, this prosperity mindset, but they are meant to go into a more pessimistic way of being, the north node in Gemini. So unfortunately, they will go through periods where they will experience restrictions, limitations. They will feel the need, instead of going global and becoming famous, they will feel the need to just become an ordinary person, to stay local. And that's going to hurt their proud, creative spirit. I mean, if you don't believe me, Vincent van Gogh had this. He was a north node in Gemini. But at the same time, you know, by working through this frustration, their incredible mind and creativity and intelligence can produce such phenomenal things. So I see here somebody who may have even been born again, could have been spiritually baptized in the middle of their life, may have given up on one religion to join a different one. I see here with sacred marriage, maybe you also had this kind of transformation in your life. It could be that you're a Venus in Scorpio. You had to shed one identity and completely embrace a different side of yourself. It could be that some of you could have had like a past in which you worked in a sensual environment, if you know what I mean, or this person could have had it, and then all of a sudden they flipped the gears and they got a degree or something, and now they're teaching in academia, you know, or something of that nature. So I'm getting some twin energies from both of you. This connection is going to be very beautiful and protected. We have the Ankh, you see. So this is the Egyptian cross, and it is a symbol of divine protection, connection with the light, solar energy. And the final card, yeah, wow. Okay, so look at these. Look at these. Some of you could come from the Middle East, or your person is going to come from the Middle East. Your person may have some tattoos or other distinctive marks, like maybe they have an eyebrow that is cut or pierced. There is something quite wild about them. I don't know. And even I think that physically they have this, I don't know how to say it, but they have this kind of like very interesting cultural mix of features, you know. Yeah, like they may be mixed race, or there's just something that really stands out about them. People cannot so easily pigeonhole them, you know, by their skin color or by their hair color. They look very unique. They could have like very dark hair and like pale skin and green eyes, you know, or something of that nature. So people find it hard to identify, where do you come from, what kind of region, you know. They are geographically mysterious, yeah. So that's actually really, really cool. Oh, this person would be so hot. That's such a turn on for me. I find these people fascinating. So very unique looking, warrior spirit, very passionate, very wild, but at the same time, this person can flip and they can have this personality which is quite settled and philosophical, and they allow you to take over, you to speak your truth. You are going to find out so many interesting things about yourself in this connection with this person, yeah? So your next relationship is going to be with somebody who has some Sagittarius, Gemini energy in their chart. I see here Virgo as well. An individual, maybe even some Aries, an individual that could go through ups and downs in terms of their finances, a highly intelligent person who loves to do their own thing, but also a person who's brave and spiritually developed, and they are just looking for a partner to accept them, a partner that can help them come out of their shell a little bit more. And I feel you are looking for somebody that is able to see you and allow you to be yourself, so you can learn more about your identity. And I think this is going to be such a blessed pairing, okay? Good, so that's the reading that I had for you, group 2. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to smash that like button, comment down below and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to a reading about your next person, your next romantic relationship. Let's find out more details about it. So this is for those of you who are drawn to the amethyst bottle. This is my favorite as well. This could be my reading. I think I'm playing along with you. I'm already picking up on a lot of Neptune, mysterious, nightly kind of energy. I'm also a little bit worried. I hope that we have enough light for me to finish your reading. I feel that we will have. So there is something here about being worried that you're not going to fall in love anymore, or that the universe has been keeping you away from other relationships. Amethyst calms the nervous system. It is the supreme stone in the world of spirituality. It has so many wonderful uses, and it usually governs over the sun sign of Aquarius and Pisces. Yeah, so let's see right now, bearing this information in mind, what do the cards show us about your next relationship? So we have here a Page of Wands, a person who's incredibly exuberant and optimistic, but they might not know how to take action. They could sometimes be infuriatingly slow, other times they could be too fast. They might ask other people about, what should I do in this situation? You know, I met group 3 and I really like them, but what should I do? I don't want to come across as too eager. I don't want to come across as too indifferent. So this person is learning about how to trust themselves, how to have confidence, and how to be more dynamic, how to use all that fiery energy in their lives. This person is also a little bit inexperienced. I feel like your next relationship could be with somebody who is slightly younger than you by a couple of years. Don't worry, somebody that's still legal, of course, but it's just, it feels like, yeah, it feels like this person either did not have a lot of intimate experience with other people. They've been keeping themselves for a special relationship. That's what I'm hearing as well. Or if they have, it's mostly been private, you know, with themselves. And they are a little bit anxious about sharing this energy with somebody else. I feel like this person is quite conscientious. They don't want to harm their partner. They don't want to come across as a creep. So it's something quite sweet, quite pure about them. But I feel that they would benefit from gathering a bit more experience, a bit more confidence. Yeah, this person is learning the ropes. Queen of Wands. Wow. Your next connection for some of you could be with a member of the same gender as you, whatever identity you have, whatever gender identity you have created. I feel like this person will match that. So for some of you, this is going to be a very spiritual person, a tarot reader, an astrologer, somebody who sees beyond the veil, yeah, somebody who is confident, owns their own business, is the leader of their life, somebody who is in their intimate power. They are completely aware of it. They know how to harness it. So yeah, again, I'm seeing here potentially twin flames for some of you. One of them is more developed. The feminine energy is more developed and is leading this connection, while the masculine energy is a little bit inexperienced, you know, still learning the ropes, still trying to understand what is this concept of twin flames. So that's a special side message for those of you who are in these complicated higher order spiritual relationships. But bringing it back down to the rest of us at the moment, I feel like this is going to be a connection in which you are going to be put on a pedestal. You are going to be the adored one. If you look at these two cards, look at how he's looking at her. It's like, I want to worship you. And she's like, do that. I'm sitting on my throne. And she has these cats. We see the two lions flanking her, and we see the fish on top. So Sun in Pisces, maybe, Sun in Leo as well. And our individual is, he doesn't have any significant markers, just this marigold growing on top of his head. Yeah, and he has this rod and she's holding on to it. Yeah, I guess you know. Guess you know what's going on here. Yeah. So it could be that this is a connection between an individual that feels emotionally connected to you very quickly, and then you guys may need to experiment a little bit in the bedroom. And this person could be 1 or 2 years younger than you, and maybe they're going to try to kind of show you that, hey, no, actually, I am very mature. I'm reminded of that song, Jenny Don't Be Hasty by Paolo Nutini. And he's singing in the song about the same thing, crushing on a woman that was slightly older than him, and she rejects him because it's like, you're too young, what are you doing here? And he's constantly like trying to win her over by asking her to not misjudge him. So we have here the Four of Discs. This relationship is going to be quite possessive, I would say. So this person may want to spend a lot of time with you. It could be that if they're still studying, maybe they are in college, and they could want to spend all the time that they're not spending not at work. Some of you, this person is working in a junior position at a company, And I feel like this person is able to compartmentalize very well their work and study life from their private life, and they will want to spend all of the time, okay, all of their free time with you. This could be a little bit suffocating for some of you. Others of you are gonna love it. I feel like you're looking forward to this kind of attention and interest. This person may also want to move in with you, so keep that in mind. Okay, I feel that they come with some sort of money, wealth, stipend, or bursary from another family, an institution. It could be that they have a nest egg or some sort of account. I don't know, it just feels like this person is bringing into the connection a lot of resources, material resources that they may also have inherited or won, or there is just something here about they want to lavish you with gifts and material affection in a way. Maybe this person's love language is acts of services and gift giving. I also feel it's touch, so tactile. Yeah. Let's see the other cards. We have here the Earth Guardians. Stay rooted and grounded. So it could be that your next person could be an Earth sign with some Leo or Pisces in their chart. So maybe a Sun in Capricorn with a Moon in Pisces and Leo ascendant, you know, something of that nature. Ooh, that's going to be quite... You're dealing here with an individual that's going to be very loyal, very family oriented, but with a little bit of a big ego and a little bit of romantic kind of mindset. But at the same time, this person is going to show their loyalty to you. Whoop. Yeah, I just kicked my coffee cup. It could be that you may need to drink more coffee because this person could wear you down. Yeah, so dealing here with somebody who could be quite green, so quite inexperienced, but at the same time could be quite well off, you know. This person, I don't feel that this person struggles materially, not as much as group 1 or group 2 struggled. Yeah, wow, we have the Sun. This person is also highly attractive, so it could be that they're the center of their friends group. It could be that they have a social media presence and they draw a lot of people towards them. This individual just radiates light, is enjoying success even at a younger age than most people, and is just an optimistic and happy person. You know, this person is like, no matter what happens, we're going to make it, you know, we're going to find a way, a solution will present itself to us. And maybe this person, yeah, speaks in a rather elegant, poetic way. They could have a Mercury in Libra. We have here Kadesh, yeah, so this is sensual wisdom. I'm gonna have to cover it up because YouTube. So yeah, Kadesh and the lion, this also reminds me of Inanna or Ishtar. She also was depicted in a lot of legends with a lion, taming a lioness next to her. So we're dealing here with somebody who definitely has some Leo energy in their chart and some earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They are brave, they're family oriented, they could be a little bit impulsive, they could jump into situations too quickly and then it's like could you come and bail me out? I kind of did something here. But this is also a person who is very generous, gives of themselves, you know. When they tell you a compliment, it's from the heart and you feel it, and it's making you completely feel like you're the only person in the world, you know. This person could want to gravitate around you and you're thinking, how come? Because they are like a mini superstar in their own lives. Like, why are they so much into me? And I feel that if this person tells you that they love you, they mean it 120%. They're very much about wearing their heart on their sleeve, although they could get into trouble sometimes for that very same reason. Bury me. Take some time for yourself. And it's interesting because whenever I see this card, I think of marry me. So maybe this person could propose to you, but you may gently reject them and you may take some time for yourself to truly understand, how do you feel about a proposal? Maybe you're this kind of individual like myself who just doesn't enjoy the idea of marriage, the idea of having somebody else have all these kind of like... Anyway, I used to be married, and when I was married I actually kind of liked it, but after the divorce it's just really, it just made me realize how expensive the whole thing was and how unnecessary, because you can still love a person without needing to go through, without involving the state into your affairs. And it ends up just being this long, drawn out, problematic thing. And yeah, I kind of like the example of, so I forgot the name of her husband, but I was thinking about Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, how they were married in the past, and then when they met and they fell in love, they decided no longer to get married. Oh my god, I'm getting really tired. I don't know, I can't speak anymore. But they decided to not get married anymore, and they actually ended up having a really long relationship. And I think I'm going to write about their synastry on my website. Closing that parenthesis, the important thing to keep in mind is that this person may propose to you and you're going to take some time to think about it. You're not going to blurt out immediately, yes, oh my god, you know. I feel like you have a conflicted relationship with the idea of marriage. You may want it, but at the same time it may frustrate you. Take your time to think about it. I also see here that we have lilac, first emotions of love. This person could come into your life in spring. So spring from the moment when you see this reading, and this person is really going to fall in love with you head over heels. I feel like you're going to feel like you're a teenager in love again. We also have the crow spirit. So the goddess of magic, Hecate, usually comes to me in the appearance of a crow. And with crow spirit, this is about cleaning up what no longer works in your life. You're going to have a fresh start in love with this person, but you're going to have to keep an open mind. You may need to do some work on your own shadow and truly understand what are blocks in your own personality that could be stopping you from being loving, from being trusting, from getting married, you know. So I feel like you're going to do a deep self-analysis around the period when you meet this person and fall in love with them. We also have co-create with spirit. You're very powerful, group 3. So if you feel that this connection is not going to work out, if you tell yourself, no, it's never going to work out, this is what you're going to manifest. So if this person appears in your life and you really, really like them, keep them there by thinking it's going to work out, things are going to be okay, age is not a problem, inexperience is not a problem, my own self-sabotage is not a problem. You know, you have to think very positively as you're doing this work on yourself. Of course, self-sabotage is a problem, but you know, try to be kind and compassionate with yourself. It's like, I'm doing the best I can, tomorrow I will do even better. And then we have door to value. Whoa. So this is going to be a relationship that once you fall in love, it's like a lot of money is going to come in your life. You will start attracting, like if you own your own business, you will attract more orders, more clients. You will get these inspired ideas about maybe new packages, new goods, new services, and people are gonna love what you have to offer. If you work for a corporation or for another institution, they will promote you, they will give you more responsibilities, but also a commensurate income. There could be some sort of award that you win for your dedication and service. So get ready, because not only is this person going to make you feel like the hottest thing on earth, but also I feel like you will see some sort of material changes, because you know, our self-esteem somehow also guides the amount of money that we can attract, the income, the way in which we value ourselves and our skills and our knowledge. And I feel like if you've been struggling with this in the past, this connection is going to press the reset button, yeah? And I feel like it could be that you guys may even look like these two characters, yeah? Or it could be that I'm picking up on the fact that if you resonate more with the same gender, we have it here, yeah? So it could be that you may have these features. And as male, I feel like these individuals over here, yeah? I just wanted to give you an extra tidbit, because maybe you guys, I'm picking up on you, group 3, you're very curious about looks and how this person could look. Okay, so this is what I had for you, group 3. Hit the like button, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. I'm a little bit tired, I'm sorry about this, but I cannot wait to see you next time, okay? Take great care of your wonderful heart. Ciao.